There's a war going on. I'm not referring to wars overseas or in third world countries. I mean right here, on our own streets where folks are on their knees. There's a war going on. See, kids get exposed to crack and dope every day at school. We got 12-year-olds transporting, becoming some thug's mule because they look up and see guidance, find a role model, and they think it's cool. But maybe it has to do with them going home to a dad who's playing the fool, not dropping those jewels and tools used to show the world can be less cruel. See, over 50% of fathers jump ship early. They forced our young boys to be the man, our little princesses to cook before they can stand. We're starting families with no plan, feeding the devil's appetite soul by soul until another neighborhood becomes a village of the damned. Now I watch the news, the horror stories, the one-sided opinions, right there in prime time, aimed right at your children, like they really need to see all the bloodshed and killing, the fearful and mourning civilians, the scandalous villains, the extortion, the laundering of millions. Isn't it possible these young minds absorb like sponges and become criminally brilliant? In this beloved country, the CIA has already trained foreign terrorists. Now our own media filters negativity, yet they're classified as specialists. And where's an interventionist? I don't think the government is getting this because we're letting this get out of control. See, the next generation has to maintain this globe, put these inevitable wars on hold, and refrain from letting nuclear warheads explode. But how can one succeed if they're destined for life on parole? The sleeper hold we put them in is submissive. It damages the part of the brain that's used to make a choice. So now they grow up with guns, never realizing they had a voice. Gangs are like magnets, protection, acceptance, brainless and senseless, yet rendered relentless. And where else does a kid go when he feels defenseless and there seems no other answer? These issues keep piling on issues, forming the root of society's cancer, and every generation needs to take some responsibility. That way kids don't have to grow up and say, "Mom, did you know your cigarette's killing me? Are you feeling me? Because I'm showing how shit runs downhill." Don't let pressure get you. We all got our own free will, but passing poison through the gene pool, just as easy as flipping the bill. You might as well feed your kid that first pill. See, we're running in a circular path. There's no break in the circuit. But we do it blindly because we can't look into the eyes of our grandchildren's children and say it was worth it. The truth of the matter is humanity doesn't deserve it. We're all blessed with life on this planet, so ask yourself, what can I do to preserve it? See, there's a war going on out there for real. People are struggling, fighting for a meal, forced to rob and steal, using drugs not to feel. Like life is so surreal they can't reveal what hurts, just conceal the worst, and the picture that's painted on the outside looks ideal. We're dealing with life here. We're dealing with destiny and fate. Every day we face and feel hate, and when reality hits and another child is behind yellow caution tape, now we're irate. Now this causes debates over how we degrade and desecrate, but how do we pull together to save what we create? That war going on out there is real. It's burning like the sun, casting shadows of a dismal one. So we need to slow our roll, count our blessings, and never forget where we came from, because there's a war going on. But I'm not going to end my peace like this. I'm not going to stand here and pump my fist while you reminisce in a mist of sadness and horror. I want to let you know solutions are within all of us, hiding in community centers and after-school enrichment programs. They're embedded in positive music, sharing a smile and a joke, filtering down how to be versatile when communicating to others, appreciating mothers, brothers, lovers, and how about turning off that boob tube, sharing a hand-in-hand walk, a heart-to-heart talk with someone you care about. See, peace in our communities can be achieved when we recognize our own demise. So I beg, just open your eyes, because there's a war going on.